Hello everybody, here Rene from Spain with a new video, and finally a video from my new room. So you can see a lot of things. I'm not done yet, there's a lot of things to be done still, but I can make this video because I like to show some stuff I've been listening in the shop. So I brought everything home, what I listened to in the shop, and I'm going to show you. Okay, let's start with the German Panther. Don't confuse them, of course, with the band from Spain, the Panther, or the band from Chile. I think there's also a band in Chile called Panther, but the most famous one is the Spanish Panther. This is, of course, with Schmear. Great release, really cool heavy metal release. Not really thrash metal, it's more heavy metal. Here we have Manipulator with their Unearthed. It's a kind of a demo released on vinyl, and this is dark death metal, like I'd say also on the back. Manipulator, good stuff. Another very good stuff is The Unsane. This is a band that released some stuff in the past, in the 80s, and this is some old recordings. This was re-released in 2015. Okay, this is quite cool. You know, it's like if you mix it's a bit difficult, like the little strange band like Maze, for example, the band Maze from the USA, or Medieval. You know, it's that type of dark thrash metal, like, in a way, you know, inverted crosses, very kind of a dark metal in a way, something totally different. High Infidelity by Rio Speedwagon. I'm a big Rio fan. Rio, I don't know exactly how you say it, but I really love this band. You know, we could say Rio Speedwagon in Spanish. This is a Japanese pressing. Here we have their 1987 album. This is a very good record. Not many people are talking about this album because it didn't have so many hits. And I compared this Japanese edition that I have with the Spanish edition. This is actually a Spanish release. And I thought, you know, to check the sound quality. If there's any difference in sound quality. But sounds very similar, to be honest. Here we have Leviticus, Scandinavian white metal. Okay, now I go on with the CDs. First I will show you some tapes I've been playing quite a lot in the shop. Ted Nugent. See, this is the Spanish release. Yes. Everything is also written in Spanish, but of course this is the Free For All album from the late 70s. 76 actually, I was looking for a date, 76. Very cool album by Ted Nugent. Here we have The Native Tongue by Poison, 93. You know, got some good songs, but they were, you know, they changed style. You know, I didn't appreciate it so much in 93, but nowadays I appreciate it a little more. Here we have Turbo, a great record, of course, to listen in the summer always. And also been playing Constrictor by Alice Cooper, also on tape. Also I own this stuff on vinyl, but on CD I've been listening to Guns N' Roses 87-93 live recordings, 2 disc sets. This is a very cool release that not many people are talking about. Here we have Graveworm with Infernal Minions, a band from the USA. Don't confuse them with Grave Worm from Italy. I mean, this is very primitive black metal. Very cool. Here we have Pollux, Spanish thrash metal band. This is an EP they released. I listened to this a couple of times in the shop. Really great, and a big improvement from their demo. You know, they released demo first. Tough. This is their first full-length album with Steve Rachel in. He also worked a lot with Shameless, you know, with the band Shameless. Tough. This is their debut album. It came out in '91 on Atlantic Records. Should have sold a lot more. Okay, I've been listening a lot to this album. The Red Singer, Stephen Pearcy. Great, amazing album. Really, I love it. You should all buy that album. It's so good. Inverted. There can be only one death metal. Amazing death metal. This was their second full-length album. And here we have the Spanish band Dama Feudal. This is a band from the late 80s, and this is a re-release on Leyenda Records. Leyenda Records is doing a great job re-releasing a lot of stuff, you know, from the 80s for the first time on CD with bonus tracks, like for example this album. It's quite rare on vinyl. I have it on vinyl, but it's a rare one. So this is a great item for your collection if you like 80s hard rock, hard and heavy. 500 copies only. Rush, A Show of Hands, of course a live album. You know, after 3 albums they always release a live album. And this is a very good one. This one is from 1989. I hope so, I'm showing everything quite good. RPM, like an AOR band, if you're into Survivor or 707. Axe, you know, this is the second album and forwards by Axe. You know, the band that also did records like Offerings or Nemesis. Those albums by Axe. If you like those albums, you also like RPM. And here we have the song A Legends Never Die on here. That also Wendy Williams did. Bitches In. See? Legend Never Die, also I think King Cobra did that song actually. New wave of British heavy metal. Oh, this is my favorite Kansas album. Vinyl Confessions. Such a great record. For here they had a new singer in. One of the Elephant Brothers. Super album. So many great songs like Play the Game Tonight, or Crossfire, Borderline. This album is a must-have from 1982. Really enjoy it record. Actually, this is a new re-release on Music on CD. The same label as Music on Vinyl, but Music on CD. It's quite nice release. You see? I also own this on different formats, but it's very cool. New re-release and remastered. Here we have Van Halen, live album from the like mid 90s, 93 actually. On the FUCK tour they did. Lady Killer, I listened to a lot of this EP. You know, this band from Ecuador, new wave of traditional heavy metal. Lady Killer. You know, I made a contest, people could win this CD. Here we have 4 by Fate, and on this album you find 2 Friendly Comet members. You know, the Ace Friendly Comet. This is a must-have. This is on the End Records. But careful, there's some Russian bootlegs going. I listen to a lot to Cyclone, Fuera de Control. I always like to listen to this album. Spanish band from Madrid. Here we got Forgotten Chaos, Victorious Among the Damned. Cool black metal. I've been listening to this in the car actually a lot. Forgotten Tones. Loudness, Soldiers of Fortune. I played this a lot before going to see Mike Viscera live. So I thought I'm gonna check this album again out. I love it. By Loudness. Annihilator. I listened to a lot of Annihilator lately again. Carnival Diablos. Great album. I like this album, really. It's great, really. It's really a good album. The Glorious Burden by Iced Earth. Now that they released a new album that I ordered for my wife, I thought I'm gonna listen to some older stuff. Of course, this one is with Ripper Owens. Not bad, but yeah. I think I like the lost albums more by Iced Earth and some of the early ones, of course. Here we have Stranger with Pretty Angels. This is on Battle Cry Records. This was their second Stranger album. This is the German Stranger, not the AOR Stranger. But they start like a speed metal band. But later most of the band members left and one band member went on. And with the same logo and everything the same. But this band sounded so much different on their second album, on this album. I also have this on vinyl, but I thought I'm gonna buy it on CD. This is actually hard AOR, melodic hard rock, with some hard and heavy parts to it. Joey Record Store, you know, he gave me this CD. This is in Guardian, of course, the Christian hard rock band, and this is all in Spanish. Promesas, very acoustic, but acoustic, you know, but it's cool. You know, I need to be in the right mood for it, but I really like it. And I've been listening to this Anthology by Journey a lot in the shop. And home today, I listened to this album, Asian Future, the second full-length album by Warrior from 1998. This was an important release for all metalheads that stayed true in the 90s, you know, that stayed true to traditional metal. But I was really happy when this came out. I still remember that. Okay, this was everything I want to show in this video. I don't know if I can show maybe a little bit what I've been doing. There's a lot of things to be done. Here, for example, you see one of my favorites characters in horror. See, it's quite cool. And here we have, you can't really see it because it's night. You see we have Thor with Pantera. See with the girl Pantera that was on some of his early releases. And here we have, I'll have to show this in another moment. Okay everybody, thank you for watching and stay metal everybody.